Okay, here's a 3D rendering, modified rendering of the vanities for the master bathroom. 86 inches across. These came out to 25 1/4 for the sinks, both of these, and this is 34. With the countertop on, the top of the countertop will be 35 1/2 inches. This is an applied panel on this side instead of the storage, so it'll match the front of the vanity. Toe kick underneath, there aren't any pedestal feet, and it's 21 inches deep. We can do a full mirror, and if we're going to do a mirror that size, we can just sit that on top of the backsplash. It'd be better to do that anyways, to keep that wood off of the countertop for water and splashing, etc., etc. But since we're going to make such a big mirror frame, it works best if I glue in the mirror to the wood frame. It's just too difficult to get the glazers to adhere the mirror to the wall to where I can come in and just put the frame around it. It's just easier if I put it all together and install it. That way it's square and we can get it exactly where we need it to be. On the dresser side, you requested that this is 36 tall. So this is 35 1/2, so I'm assuming we'll just keep it the same height. So this would come out to 35 1/2. We have a wood top. I would suggest keeping this at 24 inches deep as it was originally, just for more storage. And our 2-drawer stack. The only thing that you asked is that there is not a toe kick underneath. So we'll need to put something in the front here. We can put a little decorative foot, or once we decide on a door style, we can choose something that'll look good on the front to support the weight of it. And on the back, we could just put a little strip back there. It doesn't have to be a decorative foot because it's going to be so far back you won't see it unless you get down on the ground. So, but that would, if you want to keep that more of a furniture look. And when I was talking, when we were emailing back and forth, so we can build this in to attach it to the back, and then this wood top, it's just difficult with a wood top like that to get it flush on all 3 sides. So if you want it to look like a piece of furniture, we can just build it as a piece of furniture, and that's not going to drastically increase the cost, but rather it would just be brought in and set in place to have a dresser look instead of a built-in look. And to explain around that, if we do a wood top on here, we're going to need to have some sort of trim piece or backsplash, even though we're not going to have any sinks up here, to trim out the wood, because we can't, even though I can take the measurement of say 72 inches, whatever it may be, I guarantee that that piece of that top that I cut out at 72 isn't going to fit perfectly. I mean, I can scribe a piece like this to get to fit in there, but with walls on all 3 sides, it's just too difficult to get in it or fit absolutely perfect. So we'd have to just put a trim piece across the top. So I just want to figure out what look you want to go for. If you want it built in to where it's going to be attached, and there'll be filler pieces here on the side, and you're going to have the same thing on the vanity over here. There's a filler piece here, and I'm sure there's some of these in your kitchen that are just cut to follow the contour of the wall, or if you just want this a freestanding piece. So we can decide that, but that's where we are at thus far. If you have any more questions, let me know. Thanks, guys.